So, hi, dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general love reading for all the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 6th till the 12th of April 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. For personal reading, healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. Please don't try to fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Please keep that in mind while watching journal like tarot readings on the internet. Okay, let's start. It's okay. Let's start. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment, honey. Gemini, your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is someone who feels like having back and forth communication with you, having a lot of communication with you. Maybe this is someone who feels like coming forward, meeting you face to face. If you guys are at a distance, this person feels like traveling towards you, but there is this urge and this desire to have a lot of communication with you, back and forth communication with you. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands as their feelings. We have the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Wow, this is someone who feels like this is a match made in heaven kind of energy between you guys. But they're upset because they're feeling there's lack of communication, or right now there's no communication happening, or right now there's distance between you guys, and this person is not able to take this distance in a positive way. So this person feels like the masculine energy is very mature, grounded, full of love. The feminine energy in this bond and this connection is very grounded, very subtle, stable, and provide a family kind of feeling, family kind of energies. But they're upset because they feel like there is a distance, there is lack of communication, or no communication that is bothering them. Hmm. That's why they feel like communicating properly, connecting properly, and being with you in a proper way. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini? Five of Swords. From your side, you feel like you should keep yourself protected. You feel like you should not be vulnerable. There is some kind of mind games or ego battles going on. You feel like winning the situation, winning some kind of argument, winning some kind of fight here, even if it is going to upset others. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Swords. Let's clarify this as your feelings. We have the Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Yes, you feel like stressed out beyond words, not able to sleep at night because you feel like this situation is not working out the way you want it to work out. So that's why you feel like you should not show any kind of emotions, or you should not express your feelings to anyone. In fact, you should be in this fight mode, like, I don't care, I am not bothered about anything. But you feel like looking forward to have something better coming out of the situation. Okay, so you're portraying yourself as a bitch, but from inside you guys are feeling restless, and you guys feel like things should start working out the way they should between you guys, but it's not happening right now. That's why you feel like waiting and hoping for some kind of good outcome out of the situation. What's happening? Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Gemini? Six of Swords. Their intention here is to find a peaceful solution, resolution to a problem that you guys are facing in the situation, because both of you might be carrying past baggages in the situation, and you guys are not ready to resolve the issues. So they want to find a peaceful resolution to the problem that you guys are facing in this situation. Let's clarify the Six of Swords here. Let's see as their intentions. We have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands. Maybe commitment is the issue here. Long term partnership is the issue here. So somebody wants to reconcile with you, they want to be with you, like have a proper relationship with you, but they don't want to talk to you about commitment or marriage or long term partnership, because that's the main issue in the situation that keeps on making you guys fall apart again and again and again. Okay. So they do want a reconciliation, coming together, coming back together, but they don't want to talk about commitment, marriage, or long term partnership, and or they want to take a stand here that this should be the outcome of the situation between you and them. And if that's not going to happen the way they want it, then maybe they are not going to participate in the situation anymore. But the blockage here is commitment issues from either side. So they want the situation back as it used to be because it's really beautiful, but the commitment issue is something that's stopping both of you to come together the way you guys should. So they want a peaceful solution to this problem. Hmm. Okay, let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini? Nine of Swords. You just want to get out of your head. You just want to get out of your taking stress all the time, being in this anxious state of mind all the time, creating stories and scenarios in your head and hurting yourself all the time. You just want to get out of your head and get out of the stressful energies around the situation. You know, the situation is not that much worse the way your mind is making it, and you're listening to your mind and stressing the hell out of yourself. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords as your intentions. Let's see. We have the Star card, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Wands. It's like you just want to be at peace. You just want to heal yourself. You just want to remain optimistic, positive, and open to the idea of healing yourself properly. And you just want to walk away from everything or everyone that's creating any kind of conflict, chaos, or drama of any kind in your life. So basically, you don't want any kind of drama in your life anymore, because this situation keeps on bringing a lot of chaos and conflict in your life. And you're tired of being a part of this kind of situation all the time. Now you just want to get rid of this kind of situation and heal yourself properly and remain optimistic and positive to the idea of connecting with the right kind of energy when the time is going to be right for you, of course. Okay. Let's see what could be the possible outcome here for you guys till the 12th of April 2026. Four of Pentacles. Okay, the potential outcome here is Four of Pentacles. So it's like you guys holding on to something or someone very, very tightly, not letting something go or someone go out of your system. Okay, let's clarify this Four of Pentacles here. Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Magician. You guys are manifesting, Gemini. You guys are manifesting something here, and you're holding on to that wish fulfillment or desire fulfillment or that manifestation of your life like crazy. I don't know what you guys are manifesting, but this is something that's very, very close to your heart and soul. This is something that you really, really, really want to achieve in your life. This is like the ultimate wish fulfillment, the ultimate joy of your life or something. And you guys are holding on to that manifestation of yours like crazy. It's like you're so attached to the outcome of that manifestation. It's not funny. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of, what should I say? It's like, let's say, for example, I want a specific person or specific kind of person in my life, and let's say I'm getting options that are similar to those like those things that I want, those qualities that I want in a person, but I am continuously refusing to connect with those people because they are not what I want. And I am so much attached to the outcome that I want something exactly the way I want it, or I don't want it at all, right? And I am so desperate to like get the outcome in my life as quickly as possible. If I'm not going to detach from what I want, detach from the outcome, all I'm going to get is miserable and more miserable and stressful energies around that situation, around that manifestation of my life. So manifestation always work with healthy detachment and raising your vibrations, being on the higher level of vibrations. That's how manifestation works. But in your outcome, you guys are so attached to some kind of wish fulfillment as your manifestation that you guys are going to be continuously thinking about it, continuously wanting to have it by your side, but not letting it be, not allowing it to happen. Okay, let's see the guidance for you guys here, Gemini. We have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Moon card. You know, you guys have to have a stable base for whatever your manifestation is. You guys have to listen to your intuition. There are certain kind of fears, insecurities, there are certain kind of secretive things that are stopping you from moving forward and achieving your manifestation. So first of all, you have to stabilize your energies. You have to create a stable base for your manifestation to come to fruition. Then you have to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you to face the fears, face the insecurities, face the loops or the cycles that you keep on repeating again and again and again in your love and relationship area, and then detach in a healthy way from the kind of outcome that you want. Then only you will be able to get your manifestation done in the 3D world. Otherwise you guys keep on circling in circles, and you are never going to get what you want. So what's the use of even trying to manifest when you are never going to get what you want because of the reasons that I just told you? So Gemini, this is not how manifestation works for sure. Okay, let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate with you. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. Just let it go. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as a suggestion or as a guidance. Okay. Wow. And what else? I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is listen to your intuition. Okay, let me see. When you pull this listen to your intuition card, you already know the answer that you're looking for. It is calling you to develop and nurture your intuition. What answers lie within? This is also one of the cards that might come up if you keep asking the same question over and over. So this is what I have for you for this week. Hope this helps. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.